Hey, mamas and friends, welcome to Unplug with Just Wit, the uplifting podcast where we dive into faith, family, and motherhood. I'm your host, Just Wit, and I am beyond excited to have you here with me. So let's get started. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone, and welcome back to Unplug with Just Wit. I'm your host, Just Wit, and if you are new here, welcome. Thank you for listening. And I'm just here to add a little extra warmth to your holiday celebrations today. So whether you're snuggled up with, some cocoa, some cider, what else y'all be drinking? Eggnog, or you got a glass of wine. Go ahead and sit back, relax, and enjoy this episode because I'm in a super thankful spirit. I mean, outside of it just being my birthday month, like I love November because everybody is so nice. So today we're going to be talking about gratitude and grace and all of the good things. So I know y'all are probably in the kitchen cooking, or you might be eating, or it might be the end of the day and you like, let me catch up on this podcast. Whatever you're doing, I'm excited that you'll be hearing my voice on this Thanksgiving. So this year has been quite interesting, I guess you could say. It has been full of ups and downs, y'all, like real life stuff. And I know this because like I've gone through stuff, people around me have gone through things, and it's just been a lot. But we are here and we are stronger and we're more resilient. And Thanksgiving is just kind of that time for us to pause and reflect on just really making it through. And it's not just about being like, oh, I didn't reach my goals or I reached my goals, but just really appreciating the journey up until this point because some of us didn't think we were even going to make it through this far. Some of us, are still going through things, but let's just shout out Jesus for guiding us every step of the way and remember that every day is truly a blessing. Now, how do we cultivate this beautiful spirit of gratitude? And y'all know I've been talking about gratitude and just really trying to get y'all in a mindset of just being thankful. So I think here's a cool idea that you can do. And even if you don't do it today, depending on what time you're listening to this podcast, just try to incorporate it. Christmas is coming up, so maybe this can be something that you can do. So let me paint a picture for y'all, okay? Because y'all know I like to give y'all a little bit of a picture. So picture this. So you're at Thanksgiving and get some index cards from Dollar Tree and write down everything that you are grateful for and drop it in a jar. Okay. So do this like when people are walking in so they're not doing it while they're eating and, all the extra stuff, all the extra stuff. So once, you finish dinner or whatever, take turns reading out loud, like the different things that people are grateful for. Honestly, it's going to give y'all all the feels. It's simple, it's powerful, it's a way to connect, it's a way to just like reflect on the goodness in our lives, honestly speaking. And speaking of unique traditions, I did receive a lovely listener letter from one of our listeners, and this is what she had to say. Hey, Whitney, this Thanksgiving, I hosted a Friendsgiving, which I love that idea of a Friendsgiving. It was a cozy affair with close friends, laughter, games, and we had the good food. So growing up, Thanksgiving wasn't celebrated in my family, and that's why I lean more towards non-traditional celebrations like Friendsgiving. So it's still a way of me to honor the day, and I'm still surrounded by all the love and all the joy. Y'all, I love that because everybody grew up differently. And even when you become an adult, you start to see things in a different light or what have you, or you're just not down with the traditional things anymore. And you're like, I'm over it. I just want to do something different. And a lot of times your friends are truly your family. And I love that because I do feel the same way. Like my friends are truly my family. And if it wasn't for my child being sick, y'all know this is a crazy time. But if it wasn't for him being sick, a lot or just us being uncertain if he is going to be sick or whatever, I probably would host a Friendsgiving. So that is actually on my list of things to do, is to host Friendsgiving one year. And, maybe I'll even host it, not even in November, but just a different year. So I want you all to know that there is definitely not a one size fit all to celebrate. So whether it's Friendsgiving, whether you with your family, whether you with your work family, whether you're working, or, something in between, it's the love and the gratitude and the smiles and the giggles from the kiddos that really counts during Thanksgiving. I know a lot of people get down and out too because they feel like, oh, I don't have a big family, or I don't talk to my family, or what have you. But I want to encourage you just to look at the people that have been in your corner this year, and that could be your family. You don't have to. Family is blood, but you don't always have to celebrate with your blood. You can celebrate with friends. You can celebrate with coworkers. Like, seriously, y'all, like, let's just be grateful that we're even here. We're even able to celebrate. Like, seriously. So, in the end, whether it's Thanksgiving, Friendsgiving, any gathering that, you're having on today, we're going to think about the little things like the smiles, the laughs. We're going to be laughing at the TikToks. We're going to make TikToks. We're going to talk about the stories. And if this is your first Thanksgiving with your new family, so if you just got married, you just had a baby, like, that's even more special. Okay. So let's just soak all of that goodness in. Like it says in Psalms 100, verse 4, enter his gates with thanksgiving and his courts with praise. Give thanks to him and praise his name. So this verse really does sum up the essence of Thanksgiving, in my opinion. And it's really just about entering each moment with a thankful heart and a spirit of praise. So, thank you all so much for listening to the sound of my voice on Thanksgiving. I want to wish you all a happy Thanksgiving, a blessed Thanksgiving, and a safe Thanksgiving. And until next time, y'all know what to do. Thank you for listening to the Unplugged with Just Wit podcast. Before we part ways, remember to hit the subscribe button so we can keep the conversation going. And hey, don't keep all this goodness to yourself. Don't be shy. Share this podcast and spread the love on social media. Until next time, keep rocking that mom life with lots of Jesus, and know that you're doing an amazing job, sis.